Never seen one of these before. Love it. They've got kids in the back. How cool. 79 Pacer. The mighty Chrysler Sigma. How cool. Love it, guys. Nice. For those of you that have only just tuned in, we were live on Facebook only a few minutes ago. And we're telling you about where we are and what we're doing tonight. We are at the Adelaide Chrysler Festival for the Mopar Mega Cruise. And all of the Chryslers are coming in. For those of you who don't know, Horsepower Crew is South Australia's motoring enthusiast community organisation. Our continuous mission is to have a positive impact on South Australia's motoring enthusiast community. Like this guy. Hey, hey! Have a good night, man. He's part of our community. You're part of our community. Chuck a thumbs up to say g'day. AP6 Val. Hey! How are you guys? It's a nice night for it, isn't it? 100%. Enjoy. So many smiles happening right now down here in my land. All of the cars are coming in, nice and cruising slowly and safely. Hey, hey! How are you guys? Hello? Yeah, absolutely. Always. Love it. Golden Fowl. Nice. I don't think I've ever seen one of these before either. There is Chryslers that I've almost never even heard of. And then there's favourites like the APCs, the VCs. It's a Javelin. Yes, I have heard of these. Awesome ride, guys. That's so cool. Rambler. There you go. Here comes an APC jet black. We'll get that in just a sec. I'm getting really excited, guys. I did something this week that I have been waiting 5 years to do, and I did it this week, and I'm going to tell you all about it next week. Let's have a look at this one. How schmick is this one? Like a family heirloom. Good morning, good evening, guys. Oh, jet black. Look, you can see all the reflections in the paint. Look at all that black and chrome, baby. Black and chrome. Speaking of chrome, you can probably see a few cars going past that are not Chryslers. Next door, there is coffee and chrome. So if we get a chance, we might even pop along over there and check out what's going on the scene. Look at this one. Listen to this one. Rumble in the jungle. Love it, guys. RT. Dodge, baby. American muscle. And that's what I'm loving here tonight, is a great mix of American and Aussie muscle. Absolutely drop a comment, let me know what you're loving. Drop me a comment saying Mopar or no car, because that is the theme tonight. It is a lot of Aussie and American muscle. It's for the Chrysler Adelaide Chrysler Festival, and that is on all this weekend. So these guys all did a Cars and Coffee this morning. They're doing the Mega Cruise tonight, along with this meet here. And tomorrow they're going to be at Gaza. Gaza is an oval here in Adelaide, South Australia. Everyone knows it. It is absolutely free entry to get into that festival tomorrow, for most of the day. So here we are. We're going to go have a look and have a walk. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the top. There were some cool cars I saw come in before. We're going to start at the top and work our way through. I reckon there is probably about 70 cool Chryslers, and they're still coming in. So stay tuned, stay here with us on YouTube. Great to see 39 of you tuning in. It is great now that we're flipping over from Facebook to YouTube. Let's get some horsepower on your screen. Check a thumbs up the screen to say g'day. Drop a comment and I'll give you a shout out. That's how we work here. We love connecting with you. Let's go. Nice utes. This one is gleaming. Look at that vinyl, top notch. Check out the original brown interior. Love the visor. That is cool. Very cool. Still a few more coming in. Now don't forget, guys, because we haven't had the YouTube channel active in a while, you may not have followed or subscribed or switched on your notifications. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell button so you know when we're going live, because we may not be doing Facebook Lives for much longer before we flip over to YouTube. This is a gorgeous Regal wagon. Jeez, look at that. And I actually love the different wheels. You don't usually see wheels like that on these. And these louvers I'm pretty sure they're pretty rare. Super nice though, super nice color. Yeah, that is so good. Shout out to Hamza. He says, loose and rolling, love it. Check out this Valiant Ranger. Bright green, also just came back from Chrysler's on the Murray. They must be all cruising around Australia at the moment, really. Being on Chrysler's on the Murray and now being here for the Adelaide Chrysler Festival. It's a good time of year to own a Chrysler, that's for sure. Speaking of Chryslers, the Charger. What an icon of Australian muscle history. I might take a screenshot of that and pop that up for Side Shot Sunday tomorrow. Some of you may affectionately remember the Chrysler Sigma or Mitsubishi Sigma. Here's another Valiant. This one's gone for the Adelaide hubcaps, and it's also got those louvers on there. Very nice touch. Another nice Hey Charger. Let's get some Hey Chargers in the comments. Awesome. Love the color on this one. Also got the Adelaide hubcaps on. Center lines for those of you playing at home. And I love how the flute is a different texture to the rest of the body. That is super nice, love it. Back in the 70s, they did them in all sorts of colors, and that is actually a theme for this Adelaide Chrysler Festival. And speaking of colors, I absolutely love the color of this one. That is just soaking up the sun. That is just superb. I love bright yellow cars. This one's got like a yellow with a green tinge. It's just screaming for attention. That is just superb. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you love it? Oh, look, he's got aftermarket tech in there as well. That is so cool. And I actually love the scoop. It definitely goes with that. Speaking of bright colors, this Charger I know has been around for a while. I remember seeing this one up at Cars and Coffee in Blackwood back in the day when that used to be super popular. A few years ago now. And look, they're just quite a pigeon pair, I reckon. They are superb. Let's go have a look over here. Well, we have hardly scratched the surface, guys. The Adelaide Motorsport Festival is huge this year. Love the autometer gauges in here. Opened up. Sitting nice. That VF is sweet. Well, there's a few others here. Dodge over there. Nice Valiant here. Another nice Valiant there. Another Charger. Love the grey. It's a nice touch. He's parking. Nice. Well done, sir. Good night for it. 100%. AP5. Nice. There's a few over there. Let's keep looking through here. Old girl. Jeez, there's so many. Oh, check out the wagon. Another Dodge. Geez, that looks nice. Nice blue. Love that Challenger. VIP, black and white styles. Hey, mate, how are you? Sorry, what was that? From Wyalla.
Yeah.
And you drove it?
He trailed it.
Trailed it, of course. I mean, what a beauty.
Yeah.
She is absolutely superb. I'm sure you get very well noticed in Wyalla.
Oh, yeah.
I'll flip you around. That's who I'm having a chat to. This guy here. And he owns...
No.
Oh, no.
I'm a passenger of it. No,
You're passenger of it.
Normally driving great, great.
All right, there you go. Well, there you go. Let's get some thumbs up the screen for Wyalla. Cheers for having a chat, mate.
No worries, man.
Easy.
Been good.
No, yeah, been really good.
No, normally talk to you on Facebook.
That's it. That's it. Yeah. Thanks for being a follower.
Delete everything you said. It's all wrong.
We'll have to edit the whole live stream for it. Done.
Easy done.
Easy done. I love how you suddenly match your hat too, by the
And
way.
my car.
And your car. There you go. That's the colours, the black and blues.
Wait up, you ready?
That's it. All right. Hang on. There you go. All matching. Love it, man. Safe travels back to Wyalla. Thanks for coming down to Adelaide. Cheers. Awesome. There you go. I love this community. So many people looking out to have a chat, show off their cars. This is one of our Horsepower Crew followers here. He's actually selling this one, which I love the red interior in it, actually, by the way. And he's getting an even bigger one, an even badder bad boy. I always said this one looked pretty badass. Hellcat. I mean, can you get any better? But he is. So if you're in the market, reach out to American Motors for that muscle. So from modern muscle to some classic, there is the Royal and the Regals and AP5s. There's so many here today. A few engine bays open. Well, I love how all the wiring is hidden in this example. It's just superb. Stropey, we know this one quite well. Another Charger. Slant 6, seen that out and about. There you go. Let's have a look on the other side. Another gorgeous bullet silver. Look at that popping in the sun. That is superb. Shout out to Rob, the Juice Man, saying nice. If I see any other comments, guys, I'm going to give you a shout out because I am looking at the screen. I'm also looking at the cars. There is just so many to appreciate. We started the Facebook live stream on that one. And I love the design of this front end. Look at that. They just don't design them like that these days. Let's have a look on the inside of the drop top. Jeez. They don't build drop tops like this big anymore, do they? Like, you can even see the tree is meant to be where the car park ends, but it goes way longer. That is Americana at its best, isn't it? Well, Australiana, Americana, Mopar or no car, you know how it is. Another red Charger over here. Let's get some hey Chargers in the comments. They are an Aussie icon. That is 100%. Personally for me, the VC wins it every time for me. And it's not just because of what it is, it's because I've got a lot of memories in my dad's VC Valiant, which did get actually stolen a few years ago. Dad's was white. This one is quite the opposite in jet black. And it is just gorgeous. Like, look at how those reflections of the clouds are in that bonnet. That is just a gorgeous example. Shout out to Devilish VT. Thanks for joining us. I am doing well. I'm having fun here at Adelaide Chrysler Festival tonight for the Mopar Mega Cruise. Oh, you brought Puppy along. Excellent. Well done, guys. Nice. Very cool. Oh, I see him out and about a fair bit. Always bring Puppy out. I call him Puppy, but he's a big boy. He's a big boy. Cool. Lots of Chryslers. They've actually got some merch here as well. There you go. There's another Charger coming in, American version. Making a bit of noise. There's a few others actually coming through. Let's go over here. Hey fellas, how are yous? Get the twos in the air for the Chargers. There is a fair stack of them here tonight. The Hemi 6-pack. Very 70s. Love it. Well, let's go have a look at all the merch they've got here while we're cruising through. And as I said, tomorrow they're going to be at Gaza, the Oval in Clemzig. And looks like they've got a fair range, all sorts. Mopar hats, beanies. You guys going to be at Gaza tomorrow? Awesome. We'll see you there. There you go, guys. Come and see these guys tonight. Tomorrow at Gaza. Pick yourself up a Dodge or Chrysler hat. There you go. Even stubby holders. Look at that. There you go. Let's get a thumbs up the screen for those guys. Let's keep looking. There is another couple of rows of gorgeous Chryslers. Saw this one earlier. I got a reel of that. That is just superb. Just have a look. Can you see the sparkle of rainbow flake in the sun there? It might be a bit hard to see, but yeah, it's not just silver. There is some rainbow sparkle in the flake of the paint. VC V8, another jet black example. This one has got the vinyl roof though. A very nice touch. Also, sounded great coming in. Also got a reel of this Dodge. I love the deep purple. We did see it the other week. And I had to grab a reel of this Dodge. It is just superb. It's a custom Royal. We even had a quick look in the engine, not the engine bay, the cockpit. Look at that. Does that not look superb or what? That is amazing. Feel free to drop a comment. Say hi, JK. If I see your name on the screen, I'll give you a shout out. Pair of VCs. And I saw this Barracuda when I was coming in. It was just in superb condition. Let's have a quick look in the cockpit. I love the horns on these. Like, they don't make them like that in steering wheels anymore. Nice touch. Hey mate, how are you? It's a perfect night for it, isn't it?
It is, mate.
Definitely.
I normally comment on you when you're out and about.
Yep, there you go. Well, now you can comment live.
There you go.
We're on YouTube, so if you're looking for yourself later, it's not on Facebook. There you go, mate.
Look after yourself.
You too. Enjoy.
Oh, yeah, mate, will. Bye.
Oh man, I love this community. I love it when they come up and say hi and say that they follow on Facebook. And great to have you guys here tuning in on YouTube. Hey guys, how are yous? Yeah, that's it. Mopar or no car, right? It is the weekend for it, definitely. Another VC over there. Let's have a look on this side. We did see this one roll in as the first car on this live stream here on YouTube. That is just superb. I am. Would you like to be on the live? There you go. Hey, what's your name, buddy?
Jordan.
Jordan, welcome to the Horsepower Crew live stream. What's your favorite type of Mopar?
Don't really know.
Don't really know? Have it as a Charger? Or is it something like this, like an AP5? Charger. Oh, sorry, it's an R series, sorry. I'm trying to look at the screen, look at the car, have a chat. There you go. You know what we do? Go 2 in the air for Hey Charger. There you go. Thanks, guys. Take care. Oh, I gotta get a shot of that. Look at that. That's dedication for you. How long have you had that?
I've had that for a while. I've had this one longer.
Oh, wow. There you go.
Yeah.
You are committed.
Absolutely.
Love it.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. And another one there.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. Love it. Have a great night. See ya.
What's your Instagram?
It's Horsepower Crew on Facebook. We are on Instagram, and as you know,
Live on Instagram?
live on YouTube right now. Yeah. And we were live a few minutes ago on Facebook. Love it, guys. Awesome. Scorpion over here. I reckon this is the only Scorpion in this car park. It is 1980s. Look at that. It's even got the Sigma steering wheel. That is just superb. That is like time machine stuff from the 80s. I was born in the 80s myself. Shout out to Headlight Restoration Adelaide saying Mopar or no car. Dan Smith saying nice to see the 68 Charger. And shout out to Lemio tuning in from Liberia. There you go. I have never seen someone tune in from Liberia. We have had followers tuning in from the UK and also from Canada most weeks actually on our face. Oh, there you go. How much of a delay is there? Let's have a look.
Very.
Barry, what?
Very delayed.
Oh, there you go. Hang on. Now you know you're here and you're watching the live. I reckon that was...
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there you go. Not even 10 seconds. Love it. Let's have a look at another engine bay. It's so weird hearing myself with a like 7-second delay. Crazy. Nice set of Convo Pros on this one. There you go, guys. Adelaide Chrysler Festival, March 22nd to the 24th. Gaza Oval tomorrow. It is absolutely free entry thanks to Triple CSA, which stands for Chrysler Car Club of South Australia. Let's get some thumbs up the screen. For those of you that have just joined us on YouTube, we're at the Adelaide Chrysler Festival, checking all sorts of Barracudas out, like this one. Look at that, jet black interior. Gorgeous. A few awards hiding in the back. Why not? There's a whole heaps of VCs, Chargers, you name it, it is here. There is some AP5s, there's Chryslers by Chryslers, there's Pacers. If you love your Mopar, you are in for a treat. We're about halfway through, guys. You can see a few cruise maps for the Mega Cruise. They are taking the eastern, as you can see there, they're going down Crossroads, going down through Campbelltown, Paraka, and ending up in Parafield. So if you are heading out to Parafield tonight, you're going to see all of these Mopars out there. This one has come all the way from New South Wales, this VIP. So not sure if they have braved the weather and driven it, or maybe they've towed it, but either way, it is a super clean mobile. I did grab a reel of it earlier, which will pop up on our Facebook socials a bit later. But that is just a superb VIP. Let's get some thumbs up in the comments for that bad boy. Speaking of bad boy, this ute, look at the gleaming paint. in the back there. On the back here, all those reflections. Yeah, Adelaide hubcaps, lots of rubber on the back, bit of autometer gauges happening on the inside, the bench seat. This is just one bad boy Valiant. Might even try and get a side shot. That is tough. I'll try and get that one for Side Shot Sunday. While we're here, it's a magenta Charger. Hey Charger. Love the magenta Charger, guys. Oh, good. One of my favorite color Chargers. It just sticks out. You can't go wrong. Shout out to Dan Smith, who said, how was it sitting in the Batmobile? Mate, that is a great question. The Batmobile was absolutely incredible to sit in, right? But it was absolutely an unreal experience having to even get into the Batmobile. And then when we closed the hatch, because there was no air conditioning on the day, it just went from like extremely hot to pressure cooker. It was just insane. Didn't get spent enough time in the Batmobile, and I'm going to make a promise to you guys. I am actually going to reach out to the Batmobile, and we're going to try and do a live stream just on the Batmobile, not distracted by the event, the weather, all of that type of stuff. And for those of you that don't know, there's something exciting that happened this week that I'm going to announce in the next week. So if you haven't already, hit horsepowercrew.com/subscribe, pop your email address in there, because you're going to find out first and free what's happening with Horsepower Crew. It is massive. I've been working on it for 5 years. 5 years I've been working on it, and something big happened this week, and it's all starting to come together. It's just been insane. Can't wait to talk to you about that next week. But right now, let's catch the last couple of rows here at the Adelaide Chrysler Festival. Let's go over here. Another Charger just there. There we go. Earlier model than some of the others we've seen. Phoenix. Nice. Check out this old girl. It's a DeSoto. You don't see too many DeSotos anymore. What do you reckon, guys? In the comments, let me know. Is it 1940s or is it 1950s?
40s.
40s. There you go.
Yeah.
You know it. You picked it. Nice. Love it. There you go. Even got the old Rego sticker. There you go. Looks. Expiry date was S. Yeah, there you go. Whatever that stands for. But check out the interior, guys. Time warp. Crazy. Unreal. It's still going. How long have you had this one, fella? How long have you owned it?
I think about 5 years.
5 years.
It took 2 years to
2 years to get it workable. Yep.
Everything was stuffed the inside.
Yep. And did you always want one of these?
No, not really.
Not really?
We saw it advertised and we went to have a look.
Unreal.
And we said, yeah, we'll have it.
Oh,
And they
for
said,
sure.
There's a Plymouth goes with it. A Plymouth body shell.
Oh, right.
With an engine and gearbox in.
Oh,
So
okay.
the engine and gearbox were no good.
Right.
So we took it because
Yep.
we needed it for the window winders.
Right.
All the window winders were seized.
Right.
So luckily we could take them out of the Plymouth and fit them in here.
How
So
blessed.
dead lucky.
Yeah. Nice
So
one.
2 for the price of 1.
You did really well. Yeah. Great to hear your story. Take care. Oh, it's a puppy face-off. Yeah, nice. But don't mess with a Mopar dog. It's actually got a lead that says Mopar dog. This is like the Sigma, and that's like the Pacer. Oh, I love it. There you go. You guys can say hello. Oh, that's cute. Love it. Awesome. There you go. Nice. Don't know what the Volvo's doing here, but let's go have a look at some more Valiants. Another couple AP5s down here. We saw this one coming in earlier. Very cool car. Pacer. Unreal. Looks like Americana, I would have to say. Going by the timber on the bottom, it is very interesting to look at. We'll get a shot at the back. Hey kids, how you doing? There you go. That is definitely something I haven't seen before. Let's get some comments, let me know. It's got a sticker saying that it was built in Kenosha, Wisconsin. So definitely USA. I reckon this one's also from the USA. It's a Rambler, Javelin. We did see this one come in on the live stream earlier. Shout out to Isaiah. He says, what's the coolest car you like? And Headlight Restoration Adelaide said, easy on the Sigmas. One of the best handles I like is like ones like this, because it's your first experience with kinesthesia with a car. That's one of my favorite things on a car. But you said, what's my favorite car here? Oh, look, there is a sheer amount of chargers, including this deep purple one. I do have to say, here tonight, oh, look, these days I do love my Pacers, but that VC Valiant, or the two black VC Valiants that we saw probably about 10-15 minutes ago just out the back there, hits my heartstrings, man, because my dad used to drive me to school every day in that VC Valiant white one, and it had the bouncy seats, right? Just like springing down the road in the VC. It was good times. But unfortunately, someone stole it a few years ago. Gonna have to get one day myself and relive those memories in the driver's seat. There you go, there's an answer for you. And I love connecting with you guys in the comments. Headlight Restoration said Canada, bro. Yes, there you go, Javelin was from Canada. And shout out to Michael Johns. Keep dropping comments. We've got another half row or so to go. Loving having you here on YouTube. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the notifications button, because we are going to be doing a lot more live streams this year on YouTube and a lot more announcements, which I've got. Hey, I've got the camera facing me at the moment. Oh, hang on, I just flipped it. Here we go. Come around. Say hi. Hi. What's your name? Alex. Well, there you go, Alex. Welcome to the Horsepower Crew live stream.
Thank you.
Have a great night. Easy. There you go. And I love connecting with you online, like right here. Who Michael Johns just said, someone tried to steal my car last night. Far out, dude. They tried. I like that bit. I like that they tried and they didn't get your car. But still concerned that someone tried to. But hi, Michael. Glad to have you here. Drop some more comments, guys. We're live for a few more minutes and we're going to check out a few more Chryslers. Chuck a thumbs up in the comments as well. I'll give you a shout out. Let's keep moving. Charger over there. VC over there. There you go. We were just talking about chargers and VCs. Regal over here. Another set of Adelaide hubcaps. Old girl over here. In a bit of rough condition. George from Adelaide Headlight Restorations, he said to go easy on the Sigmas, man. There you go. A lot of love for the Sigmas. Get some red hearts in the comments. No love. But hang on a minute. You know what? I'm taking a guess that you own this one. No. Oh. But you know what? The reason why I say that is because we're our own worst critics when it comes to our own cars, right? We are. Enjoy the night, guys. There you go. Well, if you are a lover of Sigmas, hit a love heart in the comments for the Sigma. What have we got over here? Coupe. Another Charger. Holden 300C. Another Dodge over here. And a gorgeous lineup over here of VCs, Pacers, AP5s. Fellas, ladies, it is a top night for it. For those of you that don't know, this is the Adelaide Chrysler Festival. Check it out, March 21st, 23rd. That's this weekend. It's free entry tomorrow at Gaza, if you're in the area, down near the Clemzig Way. It is in full colour, just like the poster this year. That is a theme. There you go, got the poster up the top there. And as you can see, it is in full colour, screaming yellow. That is gorgeous. Let's keep moving. Let's keep looking at the last row of Valiants, Dodges, VCs. There's a Beetle. There you go. There's a RT Charger. This one's got Pacer number plates, but it's a 300. Another Pacer over here, old school. AP5 over there, VC, Safari. Nice. This Pacer is super nice. We did get a reel of this one. I reckon it was this one late last year, and it went absolutely nuts. It had about 50,000 views over a few days. Love the red stripes on the wheels. That is just superb. Let's get some red hearts in the comments to match that red paint. We've got a roller. We've got a pacer coming towards us. Hey guys, love how many waves there are tonight, how many smiles. Car events are just not car events, they're community. That's what it's about, people smiling, people having a good time. Check out the nostalgic carpet on that dash and the lamb's wool skin on the left-hand drive. That is cool. Love the spoiler on the back. What a Barracuda, love it. Oh, little wagon, nice. Another Charger over there. Got an X-Cop over here. Nice. Another engine bay open. Geez, you could build a house in there. Oh, there's so much room. Yeah, the house of Mopar, love it. That is superb. That is gorgeous, nice. Oh, I cannot believe how many Pacers, VCs, 300Cs that are out tonight. Another one over here. Check this out. Love how all the wiring has all been hidden and it's like a floating motor in there. That is just superb. Couldn't see the engine. Michael John, sorry, I only just saw your comment about seeing the engine on the yellow one. Might even go get a reel of that and pop it up during the week on our Facebook. That is almost it. There is a superb Belvedere over here. So we're going to finish on this one because I don't think I've ever seen, and I've got to a lot of car shows, a Belvedere like this one. Check it out. Like that height of that is like above like my chest height. Look at that. I'm about 5'10", 172 centimeters, so that's probably 150-ish, 140-ish. They don't build them like this anymore. Have a closer look. Look at that. You got the wheel out in the back seat, on the back. The Plymouth Belvedere, and completely pillarless through the middle, and like that is the ultimate drive-in car. That like double bench seats, loads and loads of room in this one. Oh, I'm really enjoying that. I'm finishing the live stream on this beauty. Look at that sun pop off that. Oh man, now I'm even more tempted to have that as a side shot Sunday. I have to agree with you, Michael Johns. That is nice. Speaking of nice, I've got some nice news to release this week. 3 big pieces of news. On Friday, we're going to send out an email to our subscribers. So if you haven't already subscribed, hit horsepowercrew.com/subscribe and you get email notifications. If you haven't already subscribed on YouTube, so then you know when we're going live, hit the notifications bell. Love having you here. And there's 45,000 other followers on Facebook where we've been for years. So if you haven't followed there, follow there. We're going to be going live again tomorrow morning, and that's going to be at the Vic Park Pit Stop, which used to be Cars and Coffee Tonsley and used to be Cars and Coffee Unley. So big congrats to them for moving the event when they couldn't get their existing location. So thumbs up the screen for them. We'll see you tomorrow morning for that live stream. Happy motoring, happy Facebooking. We'll see you soon.